Hey guys, hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to make low fat, high protein, medium carb burritos. And I'm going to make them all low fat. I love it. It's a great healthy meal which will help you gain muscle, keep you lean, or you can diet on these, get ripped eating these burritos. And I'll take you through the process and what all goes into it. Let's get to cooking. First of all, I'm doing some, I get extra lean 96.4 ground beef. This is actually 90-10 ground sirloin because they had it on special. But I'm going to show you what I do. Even when I get the 90-10 or the 96.4, I'm going to show you how I don't just cook all that I don't just cook all that and I even squeeze the fat out of it. And I want to show you how to do it. Instead of me grinding it all up and seasoning and everything, I cook it with no seasoning at first, and I smash the patties down, and I'll flip them over, smash them, and then I'll run water over it to drain so even when I buy the 96% lean ground beef, I still squeeze the fat out of that to make it even leaner. And then after that, I season it. So typically what I'll do is I'll brown both sides. And what I do is I get the spatula and I squeeze it down, and you can see all the fat that's coming out. Even though it's lean, 96.4, I don't need all that fat. I'm gonna put cheese and picante sauce and onions and mushrooms. Everybody is all addicted to fat. I like carbs now. I do a lot of carbs because your body uses that as fuel. But anyway, you can see there's some fat. And so what I do is, I'll squeeze them down as much as I can, and then I'll put them on a plate. And I will rinse off all this fat, and then I'll recook it. Okay, so I just dumped all that fat, and I'll do that again. And these are actually really lean already. I can tell there's not a lot of fat coming out, but I'll just repeat that process. And then I'll start chopping it up and getting more fat out, and I'll rinse it, and I'll do that as many times as I want. And that way I can control how much fat I want. If I want a little bit of fat in there, I'll just keep it in there. If I want to go really lean, I'll just keep washing it out. And then now I'm going to chop it up and season it and everything after I've gotten all the fat out. And that's how you can make your meal even more low fat. Okay guys, I got the burrito, all the ingredients for the burrito ready. And I'm going to lay them out on this table and show you how I piece it all together before I finally I like grilled burritos. We put them on the grill. That adds the final touch to make them taste so much better. It's grilled burritos, man. If you like hot grilled burritos, check these out. Okay, guys, I got all the ingredients laid out. I got the 96.4 lean ground beef. I've got two different kinds of tortilla blend here. Those are just regular flour tortillas. I got corn. I got the 2% Mexican cheese. And then I just got regular sour cream. And then I got the tortillas. And I'm going to show you guys, this is about all the ingredients. And I'm going to add picante sauce to it to give it some spice. And here we go. Okay guys, here we go. Let's put all this stuff together. I have two different kinds of flour tortillas here. The reason I'd rather do corn, but they don't make them big enough. So, sucks, but you gotta go with flour. And the main goal is to keep everything low fat, especially if you want to gain lean muscle or get lean, lose body fat. I'm a low fat person. The more carbs, the better. Moderate protein, but that's how I lose fat. That's how I suggest you lose fat, is by cutting the fat down. So I don't care about carbs. These tortillas are only 1 gram of fat per tortilla. And then I have the cheese here, and I'll just show you how you do it. So you take the ground beef here, and actually before that, I'm sorry, you get the sour cream. And this sour cream is only, 1 tablespoon is only 3 grams of fat. And it's just regular sour cream. Put 1 tablespoon of that sour cream. I'm gonna lay them all out because I'm gonna make one for me, my daughter, my son. And I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of sour cream. It's just regular sour cream too. It's not fat-free sour cream. It's only 3 grams of fat per sour cream. Next I'm gonna make 4. 1 tablespoon. Just slide that along. Give it some flavor. And then I'm gonna put the ground beef on top. And you can measure all this out. I've done it so many times, I already kind of know. But I don't want to cram too much meat in there. If I want more meat or more protein, then I'll just make more burritos. And then the cheese I'm using, this is not fat-free cheese. This is only 2%. So it's kind of high, still high in fat, but you know, I'm only using about a quarter cup of cheese, which is 6 grams of fat. Which, what I like about making all this stuff at home is you can go as low fat as you want. If you want to do the fat-free cheese, then do it. But it just depends on what mood I'm in. And once again, it's about a quarter cup of cheese is what I'm adding. And I have a food scale that I use all the time, and so I already can tell just by eyeballing a quarter cup of cheese. I'll put a little extra on my son's because he's a cheese guy. So still, everything is low fat. I'm gonna add my onions here. Got onions. You can put mushrooms, jalapenos, whatever you want. And then I'm going to add my picante sauce. And then what you do is you wrap them up. So this is kind of tricky, you got to learn. That's why you got to get the big tortillas. I wish somebody would make a big corn tortilla. If anybody knows where to get a giant corn tortilla, then just enter it into the comment section below or message me. Anyway, you fold this in like this, fold it over, and round it. Okay, and you'll see how I'm gonna grill them in a minute, and they'll actually stay closed. Anyway, you do this one. I have them on different plates, so I'll remember whose is whose. That's my daughter's. That's mine. This is my son's. And what's neat about this is, like I said, you can go as low fat as you want. If I would have went with the fat-free sour cream and the fat-free cheese, I can make it even lower fat. But I'm not too worried. It's still low fat. I'll put the macros up in the description below. If you look below, I'll have the macros there for you. And now we're fixing to go take these on the grill. All right, guys, this is what makes the burritos just taste that much better, is a grilled burrito. I just spray some Pam spray on there nice and neat. Got to keep them in order for that's my son's, because he doesn't like onions. He's only 4. I got mine. And what I like about grilling it is it seals it. The grilling actually seals the burrito shut. And so I just brown them on each side. It's basically, you can basically just do one side, but sometimes you flip them over, and so it makes them nice and crispy, so that when you bite into it, it's like a crunchy burrito. And then on the inside, it's nice and soft. And So just let those grill for just a minute. Maybe smash them down. I'll flip them over. That's the key though, guys, to staying on a diet and enjoying life is you can eat all the foods that you like eating out at the restaurants and at the fast food place. You can eat all of that stuff at home. And it actually, and you can make it low fat, healthy, much better ingredients, the kind of meat that you're eating, everything. And not only that, but it even tastes better. One of my other videos I make, show you how to make a pizza. So I like eating pizza, hamburgers, burritos. I'll do another one on pudding, a protein pudding. And I mean, it tastes just like chocolate pudding. And you can do a vanilla pudding. And you can control your macros, the protein, carbs, and fats. You can make food however you want. If you want no carbs and high fat or whatever, low fat, I like doing low fat, good carbs. You can make whatever you want. That's what makes the diet sustainable, and you can do. And once you learn how to cook like this, man, you don't even, sometimes I get disappointed when I go out to eat. Just because the food doesn't even taste as good as the food you cook at home, and it's loaded with fat and grease and bad for you, you know, all kinds of chemicals and stuff in it. Okay, I flipped the burritos over, and you can see this side's nice and crispy. Grilled burritos. If you need help with a meal plan or workout plan and you want to get in shape, lose some fat, gain some muscle, get that beach body, just click my link below. Okay guys, let's see what these delicious grilled burritos look like on the inside. Look at that. Is that Taco Bell cheesy? I mean, Seth burrito cheesy. Now that's a burrito.